The secret to avoid your mawa cake from sinking in the center lies in the way it is mixed. That and a few other tricks to perfect your mawa cake recipe has been shared in this video, so do keep watching. First and foremost, the basic step is to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius and then start sifting your dry ingredients, which include flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and aromatics, which is cardamom powder and nutmeg powder. This step ensures that the leavening agents, which is our baking powder and baking soda, are mixed properly with the flour, ensuring even rising of the cake. And onto a large mixing bowl, preferably use glass or stainless bowl, and try to avoid the plastic ones. So in that mixing bowl, let's beat together the butter and sugar. Ensure that the butter is softened but not melted. Cream it with sugar until just combined, say about 2 to 3 minutes, but avoid overbeating as it may incorporate excess air which will fall down once the cake is baked, leading to a collapsed or sunken cake. A key rule of thumb is to always scrape the bowl before each addition. Time to add the star ingredient, which is mawa. I purchased this mawa from a local dairy shop here in India. You can choose to make your own mawa at home, the link for which can be found in the description box below. If living abroad, mawa is usually found in the frozen section. Just grate and thaw it before using. Can you skip mawa and make mawa cake without mawa? Yes, you can skip mawa and use alternatives like milk powder, ricotta cheese. Check description box for further details. So add the mawa and beat it until mixed. Add eggs one at a time. Scrape the bowl, add an egg, mix it well, scrape the bowl and then add the next one. After this step, I know many of you would be looking for an eggless version. So let me tell you, I have tried the cake with eggless substitute, that is with curd, but the cake does sink a teeny bit because there's not enough structure to hold it in place. But it still tastes absolutely decadent. The steps would be just the same, but if you would still want me to post it on YouTube and do not mind about the cake sinking, then write yes in the comments below and I shall do the honors ASAP. Now let's bring this cake batter together by alternating with the dry and wet ingredients. Do watch this step carefully. Add about 1/3 of the sifted dry ingredients and mix gently on low speed. Scrape the sides and add half of the measured milk. Mix on low speed. Now the key here is not to overmix. Let me show you again. So we add the second batch of flour and mix. Scrape the bowl now, and if you watch carefully, you can still see some bits of unmixed flour here and there. That is when you add the milk and mix on low speed again. So before each addition, make sure that the previous addition is not mixed entirely. This would ensure that the batter is never overmixed. And just by following this simple step, you would overcome half of your cake problems like cake sinking in the center, cake turning out to be dense, etc. So follow the video and prepare the cake batter, then transfer it to an 8-inch cake pan that has been buttered and lined with parchment paper. Add nuts on top for garnish. Now I'm crazy about the crunch in my cake, so I went a little overboard and added lots of nuts topping. But this is optional, you can add as little as you want. Cashew nuts and almonds are classic, but I'm also including pistachios. Then bake in the preheated oven of 180 degrees Celsius for 35 to 45 minutes or until a skewer inserted in the center comes out clean. Now I observed that the nuts browned a lot, so after about 25 minutes of bake time, you can add an aluminium foil on top to avoid the browning of nuts on top. Then let it cool in the pan itself for another 8 to 10 minutes and then invert on a wire rack to cool completely. Once cooled, enjoy this mixed solids Indian cake with a cup of chai, the perfect accompaniment. Look at that slice. No photos or videos could do justice to this decadent Indian flavored cake. You have to trust me on this and try it at least once to believe. And if tea cakes are your thing, then this almond friands would blow your mind. Check that recipe by clicking here or from the link in the description box. I'll see you soon in my next one. Until then, this is Sushma signing off. Take care. Bye.